Shalom Chaverim. I hope that you are well, that this video, at the time of my sharing, I hope you're well. I know you are all aware of what is happening in Israel. It is horrendous. It's awful. Which is one reason why I'm even sharing on this channel. I did start a new channel, but I felt that I needed to share this here, as I do have more subscribers here. Please don't stop praying for Israel. Don't stop. Encourage, if you have pastors, rabbis who have mentioned to pray, I encourage you, even though maybe you're not a pastor or spiritual leader, to really press in and ask them what more can be done. Because again, though, as I've said this, maybe not here, but to others, another time, that praying is the most you can do. Some people say all I can do is pray, but it's the most you can do. Pray fervently. It's quite a thing to look at this and be like, well, to be not frustrated. I shared this on a post I made. I am frustrated and troubled that so many spiritual leaders, pastors in the USA, are living their lives like normal, going about their business, sharing about their own ministry, and just not even mentioning or barely mentioning the need of prayer for Israel. But if you know what the scripture says. Israel is the centerpiece of how all this is to unfold. Whether you have any Jewish background or not, Yeshua the Messiah if he's your Messiah, Israel should be a top priority. And this is something that I'm still, though, finding joy in these times, is to know that as these things unfold, as horrible as they are with the war and the horrible things happening, it is a sign of the soon return of Yeshua the Messiah. And that I'm excited about. But we will see more and more horrible things, though, before that deliverance. It says in the word, he said, do not, pray that it won't be Shabbat, and pray that it won't be winter, in regards to these birth pains. And when Israel was attacked, it was a Shabbat, and it is the beginning of winter. So let us not be watchmen who are slumbering. Let us not be the virgins without the oil for the king. Let us be praying fervently, because God does hear his people. He does pay attention to the cries of his people. He's hearing every cry, and every soul is in his hands. Amen. We are part of this. This is not just a war against Israel. This is literally good versus evil. And although God will prevail, he has called us, has commanded us to be strong and to pray. Amen. We are to pray for the peace of Jerusalem, and I encourage you to just pray Yeshua, Yeshua over the land, as Yeshua means salvation and deliverance and love. And to see miracles, pray for miracles to be seen. Amen. Pray for that. That is something that we need to see, and God is faithful to do. And another thing I'm going to say real quick is that although I hear people preparing for like more war even in the world, with like supplies and weapons, the best thing, well, yes, preparing spiritually, and in that, your mind. Keep your mind positive, because I can tell you that one of the greatest ways Satan can try an attack is in the mind. So it's so important, if you're running through a tunnel and the enemy is after you, and you tell yourself in your mind that I'm gonna die, well, it's pretty likely that you are. But if you tell yourself and you have faith, that you're gonna make it, you're a lot more likely to survive. Of course, our lives are ultimately in God's hands, but you know what I'm saying. So think about that. As we come into this time, think about life, think about joy, think about Yeshua. And if you don't know Yeshua and you're watching this, I encourage you and I pray that you will be blessed by Yeshua, as he is nothing but unconditional love, no matter what your background is. If you're seeing these things happening in the world and you're questioning, just know that the Lord himself is coming back very soon. Amen. Love you all. Shalom. Shalom.